One. Awesome. What's going on, guys? Here we have Erick and Giana. Thank you again for jumping on this podcast, and I'm excited to hear you guys' story. So, first, tell the audience who you guys are, where you guys from, and when you started reselling.
Yeah, so we're Erick and Giana. We live in the Bay Area of California. We started reselling 5 years ago, 2015, I guess it's almost 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
On eBay and Amazon. And we've since transformed to eBay and Poshmark and Bonanza Facebook Marketplace.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, but we're not on Amazon anymore.
Yeah.
Why are you guys on Amazon anymore?
Just got tired of Amazon constantly changing things, restricting products. We'd get something that's hitting really good and then they'd come in and just crush us. They'd start selling it and under their own brand, block us, whatever the case may be. So it's just like, all right, getting tired of this. Let's push away from it and grow elsewhere.
Definitely. And then what are you guys selling right now on those other sites, the eBay, Bonanza?
So 100% shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a common theme for these podcasts you're doing. Been listening to them. It's shoes is a bit.
Yes.
How you guys buying the shoes?
So we actually work with a couple of really awesome liquidators, and we're super lucky to have those connections because we get just pretty much endless supply from the guys we work with.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Nice. So like they palletize and just come due each week, each month kind of setup, or what kind of shoes do you normally guys sell? The most athletic hiking shoes, and what trends have you seen on those platforms that sell really well?
Yeah, so it's a pretty much a little bit of everything. We're not really any specific styles. We pretty much sell A to Z, kids shoes, adults, men's, women's, adults, little girls, babies, everything. Were you gonna say something?
No.
What trends have we seen? Honestly, it all hits for us at different times of the year. Different styles are popping off. Obviously the summertime, your sandals, your summer shoes, and then in the wintertime, boots. Like right now, boots are just crazy for us. But we list it all year round, and sometimes we sell boots in the summertime, and sometimes we sell sandals in January. So it really we're just growing everything shoe wise. It comes to us it kind of in pallet form, essentially. We buy it in by sacks, and sacks have like 30 to 40 pairs in them, and then we sort them from there and grow from there. And then also we get brand new in box stuff sometimes, and then that's brand new in box. So
yeah. We had another person on a podcast as well that does like pallets. What percentage do you think you guys keep, and which percentage you guys toss or redonate? Or is it all? Do you do all?
It's pretty high. I'd say we keep about 85 to 90%.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then 10% or so is trash, throwaways, which has kind of gotten better. I think as we've built our relationships, they're pushing us a little bit better stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then the stuff that we don't want in our store, we kind of just wholesale on or donate it or something like that. But we keep about 70% in all.
Nice. And then kind of how do you guys break up your day? Like who does what in like the whole like scenario in terms of sourcing, listing, obviously shipping, all that jazz?
We pretty much do everything 50-50. We have a team that cleans shoes for us, and then I'm also a big shoe cleaner as well. Just throw a podcast on and listen to podcasts all day and just clean shoes. And then when we get a bunch of orders, if he's working, I'll get them all packed up and then shipped out. And then over the weekends, we like to wait till, Sunday. And then we've got this gigantic stack of shoes to get packed up, and we do that together because it's a lot faster. Yeah. But I'd say pretty 50-50 with everything. But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty 50-50 really in the grand scheme of things. We try to do as much stuff together as we can
Yeah.
because we can get stuff done a lot quicker and easier. Did also forget to mention that we also have full-time jobs.
Mhm.
Dang.
So this is kind of our part-time, full-time business.
Yeah, basically full-time, full-time, full-time.
Yeah, we put in 40 plus hours a week on the business, and then
Yeah.
we also work, but it works out because my 9 to 5 is weekends and then hers is weekdays. So we're kind of able to,
Good balance.
yeah, balance it out.
Very cool. And then what is your guys' main 9 to 5s?
So I'm actually in water treatment.
And I work in mortgage.
Yeah.
So busy, both very busy schedules on the 9 to 5 sides of things. And then right when we're done with those, we come home and we get right to work with all of the business stuff too.
How do you guys prioritize your
pretty,
guys' time? Yeah, because it sounds
constant.
like it sounds like a lot of effort on both fronts.
Yeah. It's just kind of like when we're not working, we're businessing.
Yeah.
Family time. We try to squeeze in family time and friend time wherever we can, and then a little bit of like fun time. We try to take a vacation like every 3 to 4 months for at least a couple of days just to kind of get away and recharge because it's pretty much just go nonstop.
Yeah.
All the time.
Pretty much.
And you guys talked
we
about
enjoy it.
Yeah, we like it, and it's something together.
Definitely. And then do you guys think you're gonna do full-time reselling and full-time as like that's your complete 9 to 5s, or are you guys thinking about doing still kind of splitting it half and half?
The ultimate goal is to be able to leave our jobs and go full-time with the business, and yeah, really just go full bore with it. We've been working on it for 5 years, and it's finally to a point where we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And so we're just pushing and like really like going for it. And yeah, it's very exciting, but definitely getting rid of the jobs is a huge priority.
We live in the Bay Area, like I said, in California, so it's crazy expensive here.
Yep.
So it is really hard to, take that leap. We're looking forward to it, but it's also it's a hard thing to do because the cost of living here is so high.
It's crazy
Expensive. Yeah, I lived in Redwood, and I was in like a outdoor shack, and it cost me like $900 a month, and that was like cheap too. I feel you guys paying.
Yeah. It's painful.
House rent around here is well over $3,000 a month, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
So take me through, kind of leads into the next question. Like, take me to your guys' setup. Like, is the majority of your space in like a garage, or do you guys have an extra like office where you house your items, or you like a storage unit? Kind of walk me through that.
Yeah, you want to take the lead on that one?
Yeah. So basically our entire house is our warehouse right now.
Nice.
And
we live in a 4-bedroom house.
And we live in a 4-bedroom house. So we've got our bedroom, and then we've got an office, which has like all of our packing supplies and our photo section and our packing station. And then we've got 2 other rooms that are filled with our inventory. And then we also have a large storage unit with all of our unsorted shoes and our sorted shoes that we haven't cleaned yet to get listed. And we're actually super excited because tomorrow we're expanding again, thanks to you guys at HAMMOQ. And we're getting another storage unit and moving everything there so that we can continue to grow, and super exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's actually great to hear. 10 by 30, that's a big storage unit too.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
We already have a 10 by 20, and that's pretty much maxed out. So.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then you kind of talked about this kind of previous as well. So you have other people and your guys' selves doing the cleaning of shoes. How much, can I ask you, how much do you pay them? You can obviously say, don't not tell us if needed. How do you find these people? Is it a shoe repair business, or is it like friends or somebody you found off Indeed? Kind of give us the backstory about that, because that's actually really unique and kind of hard to get done.
Yeah, so it actually was kind of a blessing and a curse how it all came to be. She had a really bad mountain bike accident this year, and she was laid up on the couch for 5 months,
Yes.
and she had a broken wrist and a really injured knee.
Damn.
So I was doing everything, running the house, running the business, everything, and we needed help, and some family actually offered to help us. So that kind of then rolled into them kind of becoming our part-time cleaning crew. And I know Renzi had a perfect answer. Like, it really varies. You got to figure out the pricing for your business and what works for you. But we pay them $1.25 a pair to clean. Because I try to make it fair, you know, like I don't want to pay them 25 cents and, you know, not have it really worth their time. I want them to be able to make some money off of it as well. And we are able to afford it. So it works for everybody. Yeah, so we pay them. They clean about 100 pairs a week for us. And then if she picks up the slack on that, if we need it, then we can pump out more.
Yeah.
Then we have a couple of VAs also that are on our team as well. You guys, and then some other VAs.
Very cool. And then, so that 100 a week, where's your guys' bottleneck at right now? Kind of more like a technical question. But is it in like the photoing? Is it like our end on the listing? Is it that cleaning area, or is it getting more product right now?
Definitely not getting more product.
No, we're definitely solid there. Yes, very grateful.
Processing that product is really a problem. You know, just getting it through from A to B, or A to Z, we should say, you know, all the steps. You guys are great. HAMMOQ is great. We love our VAs that we work with. Photos, you know, that could help if we had a photographer, which we've talked about hiring and kind of taking that route of bringing somebody in on that as well. Space, that's been that's been an issue. You know, it's like, do we want to have our living room just decked with shelves, or do we want to kind of have some living space? So yeah, I mean, photography definitely, and moving into next year, we'll definitely be hiring a photographer and trying to keep pushing the ball along.
Definitely.
Nice. And then like what are you guys' like let's say 5-year, 10-year plans? Like, are you trying to grow this to X amount a week in total sales? Are you trying to just build this into like a kind of a process, kind of what Renzi's trying to do, and then branch out and do like real estate, that kind of stuff? Kind of give us like your big plans, and like obviously hopefully we can help in the future as well with that. But I'm interested to see like where you guys want to go.
Yeah. So our ultimate goal, you know, is to build a large, big company. Like, you know, we want to be kind of the Zappos of used and new type of deal. You know, 100, 150, 200 employees, pushing out massive amounts of shoes to everybody all around the world. I mean, there's no end. I don't see an end to it, you know. Just take it till I can't take it anymore.
Do you guys think you're gonna stay in that?
And you guys help.
Sorry, shoot. There's a delay. It hits me sometimes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you guys have been an awesome help, and I mean, this past year we've exploded in our growth. And we honestly wouldn't have done it without the help of HAMMOQ. Not trying to just keep plugging you guys.
No, but it's true.
We'll take the plug.
But it's so true, because before we had you guys, we were working with another VA service, and like, it just wasn't, the idea around it was great, and we were super excited to use it. And then it just wasn't performing to what we needed it to. And we were growing, but then we kept like hitting these hard stops, and we're like, oh, and then Eric actually came across you guys, and then we started using you guys, and we like immediately were just like, whoa, like this is it. Like, this is our ticket to like huge growth. So like, seriously, not even just saying, but I'm just being honest.
Awesome. That's good to hear. Definitely. And then like, I'm kind of interested in the growth side. We kind of touched on it already. But like before using us and after, like what's in terms of like, has it been like 100 more a week in terms of shoes, or kind of what's in the growth there? I'm kind of interested. Actually pretty interested. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've pretty much doubled our business since we started working with you guys. And I mean, it's probably been like 4 months or so now since we started working with you
Yeah,
guys.
I
I think
believe
somewhere
so.
around there.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact date. It all kind of just blends together time these
Yeah.
days, you know.
It does.
Yeah. It's, I mean, I could only do really 30 listings a day if I spent my entire day listing, you know,
Mhm.
and that didn't leave room for getting new inventory, taking pictures, you know, getting shoes cleaned, whatever the case may be, just, you know, running life errands. So it was like so hard to keep that continuous growth going. Because I don't, you know, we can only do so much.
Right.
So when we started working with you guys, and then we could consistently do 20, 30 listings a day, you know, because that, you know, with my actual processing time was cut in, you know, a 20th, you know. So that has been major in our growth, our amount of listings that we could get up. I think we were somewhere around like 300
Yeah.
before we started working with you guys, and now we're at 1200 or 1100.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a massive increase. Wow. Again,
Yeah.
thanks for the kind words and as well. And I'm glad we helped you guys can move from that 300 to 1100. You guys are really spiked up. Was it like 3.2x in terms of listings? That's a wild. And then in terms of like shoes, is there like no stop for the amount of shoes you guys can get, or is there kind of like a soft cap in terms of like how many you can get, or is it kind of just like you can get as many as you possibly can?
Can pretty much get as many as we possibly can and as we can handle.
Mhm.
It so far, at least, thank the Lord, that
Yes.
it, you know, it's been that, because there was a point in time where inventory was really, really hard for us to get. We started with, you know, the thrifting model, like a lot of people do, where we were going to 10, 15, 20 stores a day, and we would come home sometimes with 10 pairs, you know, and it was like, this isn't sustainable. And, you know, we lucked out and built these relationships, and then it's kind of been history from there. But it is tough when you're just thrifting for stuff, or, you know, trying to buy pallets online or auctions. We've pretty much done it all, and thankfully we've moved into this phase of things, and we're able to grow with our inventory that way.
Very cool. And the last question on my end: what can we do better at HAMMOQ? This is on video too. I definitely helpful us to know. Is there any other features that you would want to see that we can build in to again make the user experience, make it easier just to use, or help you guys scale better or more?
I don't know if can I mention the beta things that I got emailed about recently?
Yeah, definitely.
So you guys, we got an email about the photography beta that you guys are potentially trying to roll out. That could be
huge
for us.
Yes.
Because that is, you know, like I said, it's an area that we're hurting in a little bit. I mean, other than that, I think that, you know, I love that with your service, you communicate directly with your VAs. You know, that really is huge. And in the previous service we used, we didn't have that ability. So you couldn't really fine tune what you wanted and what you were trying to do. It was kind of just like a cut and dry. They were like, oh, this is what you get, you know, which didn't really work for what we were trying to do, what our goals are with our store. So having the ability to communicate with your VAs and kind of teach them and train them exactly how you want things done, and having them follow that is incredible. I know you guys do the accounting thing as well, which is awesome. We don't utilize that service yet. Maybe we will in the future. I do the accounting now. I mean, the photography thing I think is awesome. If you guys can and rule that out, and I think you guys are doing a great job, honestly.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, thank you guys for jumping on this, and it means a lot. And great value about your guys' story as well. And I hope we can keep moving forward with you guys as well. It'd be sweet. Anything else on your guys' end? Other than that, we shall jump off.
No, I mean, do you have anything?
No,
anything
we're
to
just
plug?
super stoked. And
we can plug our store. Our store is Money Feet. on all platforms on eBay and Poshmark. Money Feet, if you want to check us out. We're trying to do, and we will do, big things, and hopefully other people can learn something from us. Hopefully we shared some value here. We do have a social media on Instagram. I think it's Money Feet Store. We're not really active on it, but we will be in the future as we continue to grow and are starting to push traffic to our own website and stuff like that. So if people have questions for us, they can DM us on there, and we're totally open to answer anything.
Yeah.
Sweet. Again, check out Money Feet, and thank you again, guys, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks so much, Ty.
Yeah, thank you.
Soon.